cause any problems. She's never bit anybody. She's not aggressive. I mean, she's a house dog, you know.
One pet owner had to get rid of her pit bull in North Little Rock, and now there's a group trying to reverse the ban on the bully breed dogs.
Plus, I spent the day with a Jacksonville police officer who has changed the lives of many here in the community.
He's funny. He's funny. He make us laugh.
As a police officer, I have the ability to change lives, and that's the way I want to change lives, is through community policing, to put a heart behind our badges.
3 weeks from tonight, the Razorbacks are officially in the Rock to kick off the season. Coming up, we're going to hear from the Hogs as they get ready for Florida A&M.
And the memory of our favorite THV11 garden cat will live on with a special addition to a local animal shelter. How Joey's Playroom hopes to help pets find their forever homes. As your news starts now.
Look at that, the lights of downtown Little Rock shining brightly tonight, but Mother Nature may soon dampen this glow, yo.
Yeah, it's the last weekend of summer for many before school starts, but will it be a rainy mess, Ed?
You know, I hadn't thought of that because my kids are grown, but yeah, this is the last, you know, kind of weekend for the kids to go out and enjoy. They probably won't be able to enjoy water activities or anything like that because the rain chances are pretty high as we head into the weekend. Here's what's going on tonight, though. Just kind of want to throw this at you off the top here. Look at all of the storms that are developing out toward our northwest in Kansas, Oklahoma, and Texas, Colorado. All of that activity is headed our way. That, along with a front that's going to kind of pull up stationary over the weekend, will bring us pretty substantial rainfall totals as we head through Saturday evening. In some places, easily over an inch or two in some of those locations. So here's your forecast as we head into Friday. We'll see a morning low of 74 and our high tomorrow near 86 degrees. So it will be warm, but not as warm as it was today. So 60% is about all we can do through the afternoon hours. However, as we head toward the weekend, these rain chances do remain just a little bit higher as we head into the weekend. Here's a quick look at your extended outlook. Just want to show you this because this is kind of the headline. Rain chances right on across the board through the weekend and beyond, but at least the temperatures stay just a little bit cooler. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Ed. New at 10 tonight, we bring you a story out of Jacksonville where community policing is an effort the police force takes great pride in.
THV11's Melissa Zigowitz spent the day with one officer who has become a role model to both kids and adults in that city. Melissa?
Craig and Denise, Officer Johnny Hicks may look like any other police officer on the outside, but when I spent time following him around today, I quickly learned he is a man that holds a special place in many people's hearts.
Take it.
This is Officer Johnny Hicks.
You don't look a day over 23.
And to some people in Jacksonville,
This what I do?
he is more than just a man in a blue uniform.
He like one of our family members.
We love him. We love Officer Hicks.
Help me.
Every time he pulls up around the corner with his canine partner Ace,
Who is the most beautiful girl in Jacksonville?
children's faces light up.
Seeing the kids run to my patrol car, it's the best feeling in the world. They've taught me, even though I'm a police officer, I can be their friend. You know better than that now.
Hicks began at the Jacksonville Police Department in 2010
I love you.
and has continued to pour his heart into his work.
It only takes minutes a day to get out and change a life, change a perspective. That one.
Hicks is always using his social media accounts to show what goes on both on and off the job.
Short videos, pictures with the kids. He's got a lot of people that he goes and visits regularly, like every day. And he spends time with these people every day. He does a lot of stuff on his off time, too.
Where's your shirt at, man?
Those in the community say he is always willing to go the extra mile.
He should get Officer of the Year.
And is there to offer a helping hand whenever someone needs it.
When I was on life support last year, he came by and he checked on. He always come by and give the kids snacks and treats, and he always talked to them, give them encouraging words.
As for Hicks,
where are you going?
He says he hopes other officers around the country will begin to utilize community policing.
Make sure there's a heartbeat behind your badge, not an ego. It's not just me in Jacksonville that does it. Most of our officers get out and strive every day to make differences, and I love seeing that.
Now, there are 80 officers in the Jacksonville Police Department, and Hicks says most of them are also committed to community policing. Hicks says he learned a lot about his community policing efforts through North Little Rock police officer and good friend Tommy Norman.
Great story, Melissa. Thank you. Now to a THV11 update tonight. The focus was on healing in Pine Bluff today after a deadly shooting outside the Merrill Community Center on Wednesday. The center shut down Wednesday after 18-year-old Jerry Pryor was fatally shot outside. This morning, members of the faith community and counselors prayed for youth in the area who rely on the center as a safe haven.
Way to be a kid, you know, again, where you can just come in and relax, whether you may not have that environment available at home. You know, it should be a safe haven, a safe, secure place where kids can come and they learn.
Police are still looking for 18-year-old Alexis Reed, who they believe fired the fatal shot. Witnesses told police she was arguing with the victim in the parking lot before the shooting. If you have any information on where she may be, call police.
While Little Rock police continue to investigate several of the city's 39 murders so far this year, there are families still searching for justice for unsolved cases from last year. One of those families, the Pena family. Jesus Pena was shot last November as he protected the lives of a woman and her daughter who were helping him renovate an apartment in Midtown. Police have been looking for the shooter ever since. Witnesses described him as a black man wearing all black.
It's easy to see the news and go, man, that stinks, another homicide. But to us, it's not just another homicide. Could this be the same person murdering other people and it hasn't been connected?
The Pena family has put together a $5,000 reward for anyone with information that leads to an arrest. If you have any information on Jesus Pena's murder or any of Little Rock's other homicides, call police.
And you have one final chance to take your questions and concerns face-to-face with Little Rock Police Chief Kenton Buckner tomorrow. The chief has hosted several Chat with the Chief sessions this summer, inviting people from different neighborhoods out for community discussions. The final scheduled session is tomorrow at 6 o'clock at Dunbar Community Center.
Well, right now, pit bulls are not allowed in North Little Rock, but several pit bull owners want to change that, and they're working on a petition to present to the City Council. THV11's Erica Ferrando explains their message.
3-year-old Bella is clearly friendly, loyal, and she's definitely loved.
Are you a good girl?
But there's no hiding the pit bull in her, a breed known for their aggression that was banned in North Little Rock 12 years ago.
As she's grown and turned into this big, beautiful dog, she does look like a pit bull. I mean, there's no disputing that at all.
That's why in June, Animal Control told them she couldn't stay.
Animal Services came to our house and said that we have 2 days to get rid of our dog.
After the notice from Animal Control, Bella had to leave her home in North Little Rock and now stays with family outside Pulaski County.
We're a normal family, and we've kind of been torn apart.
To lift the ban, they need a city council member to sponsor legislation that the council would then vote on.
We've gotten a huge response from the pet community in North Little Rock. I never realized how many people were against the ban.
They want something more like what the city of Little Rock has in place, a potentially dangerous breeds ordinance requiring pit bull dog owners to register the dog. That includes a photo, microchipping, a $150 fee, and a mandatory fence.
She's never bit anybody. She's not aggressive. I mean, she's a house dog.
Several city council members said over the phone unless they present a compelling case, it's unlikely they'll get the support from at least half of them, because the ban was adopted after pit bull attacks.
The first thing is going to be getting a lot of signatures and just showing them that the community is interested in changing it, that it's not just, you know, a handful of people.
Well, the group already has several hundred people on Facebook saying they support this idea, but they want to collect 2,000 signatures to present to the City Council.
Arkansas Senator John Bozeman has announced he will undergo heart surgery during this month's Senate recess. 3 years ago, Senator Bozeman underwent surgery to repair a tear in his aorta. In some cases, more surgery is required. He plans to have it done this month and then return once session resumes in September. Bozeman tweeted this handwritten note today saying, quote, "We have lots to get done working together to solve the challenges we face as a nation," end quote. The procedure will be done on Tuesday at a hospital in Washington, D.C.
Did you know there is a basketball court on the roof of Arkansas Children's Hospital? Well, now you do. And today, leadership and employees from Big Red and Valero volunteered their time to help make the space a little more beautiful. Hospital staff says some patients stay at Children's for long periods of time, making fun and relaxation, well, hard to come by.
This just gives them an opportunity to get away from the hospital environment, but also just to have some sense of normalcy for a child. And so this sprucing up will make a big difference for our patients and families.
If you are interested in volunteering at Children's, you can contact the ACH Foundation office, and thank you.
Well, meantime, 500 backpacks filled with back-to-school essentials were handed out to kids tonight at the University of Arkansas Community College at Morrilton. The Back-to-School Bash invited college students, their families, and community members out for a night of fun, food, and an outdoor movie. The staff says they hope events like this promote an important message for kids in the area.
They need to know this is possible. They need to know college is possible, that anything is possible. If they dream it, they can achieve it. And that's what we want them to do, is feel super comfortable on our campus and very loved in our community. And we want them to succeed.
Well, tonight's event also offered free haircuts and free snow cones.
For the last 3 years, a special member of the THV11 team has been a part of the effort to build a new addition to the Little Rock Animal Village.
Joey the garden cat called THV11 home for several years until he died after a battle with a viral disease.
But tonight, we're happy to announce that Joey's memory will now live on with the Joey's Playroom at the Animal Village. The nonprofit set out to raise nearly $60,000 back in 2014, and they announced today they met their goal.
All right, well, the space will help adoptable cats be more active and interact with potential families. We'll be sure to keep you updated on when the playroom will be open.
His legacy lives on.
Yes. Well, the Little Rock Race for the Cure draws thousands to downtown every year for an amazing cause.
Coming up next, the theme for this year's race and how you can be a part of it.